Indeed, we will start on Overpass, and Chaos are going to start on the T side. The countdown has begun and the buy is coming in. Steel's picked up the P250. Always nice to see.
Now, we have to remember also, HAVU, the Overpass is not their favorite map. It's certainly not a homestay map for them. They did struggle just slightly versus Copenhagen Flames earlier on in the tournament. That match actually went all the way to 16-14. If Chaos is able to replicate that sort of aggression, they should have a good shot. This pistol round, 2 flashes and 2 smokes already for Chaos' side.
Well, it was an interesting strat from HAVU. They had, I think it was Zori peeking from the party position with 2 players flanking up long. Maybe looking to catch the players off guard, trying to suggest that Zori's just spotting and he's going to fall back and no one else is there. We've got a smoke on towards the default plant area. There it is. 5 versus 2 situation for HAVU. It's pretty, for Chaos, excuse me. It's a pretty strong position to start with. It's unfortunate for HAVU because I like the idea of what they did with the play swinging on long, but you've got to get them frags.
You do. Sometimes it just comes down to just exactly that. But this is a 2 versus 5, a kit and a smoke. It's certainly looking not very likely for HAVU. Chaos, though, they do need to make sure they're not lazy here and just follow through, make sure that this post plan is as polished as possible.
Well, it looks like there's some saving going on already. Saw has a smoke and a diffuse kit, which could be really handy in the next round. But look at this chase from Vanity. I like the idea of a diffuse kit in the second round once the CTs have lost a pistol.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, diffuse kit is certainly overlooked at a lot of times.
Yeah, and for Slowy, his armor is 650, but a kill is 300, right? So there are decisions to be made there. And again, I think generally there's a lack of awareness with those kind of micro scenarios in a pistol round when it's just like practically no chance of winning the round. If they're going to go for the force buy anyway, then that's money saved when they can buy something else. So HAVU will hold on to what they have. We'll see if that diffuse kit gets put to use. It's the only one in this second round. They have indeed gone for that force buy.
Ooh, and Zori has bought full-on armor, depleting his resources and economy here. That might come to bite him later when he's trying to buy that AWP. But let's see if the scout does pay off for him. It's a huge investment, James.
Yeah, we were asking a lot of questions about sniper players on the CT side, especially having lost a pistol and not having the AWP in that first buy round. But maybe there's maybe HAVU have a plan here on Overpass. Chaos being careful thus far. 2 players moving up long. They've prioritized the rifles, as you can see. Lots of range to be had in that long area, which will help have some map control to start off with, but they may want to clear out toilets, perhaps with Vanity in the Mac 10. 50 seconds on the clock. Everybody alive for HAVU, and they've got some smokes. They can buy some time. We can see a smoke sent towards Divide with Hoodie behind it. Now, while Chaos can have the range of long, that choke point can be quite painful when they turn that corner. And with time starting to get low and no kills on the board, you do start to get concerned. We've got potential pop flashes for HAVU. They've got 2 more flashes in the bank. There's still an MP9 in play as well, so a lot could go wrong here for Chaos. 23 seconds, and he's going to get onto the bomb site, opening frag by the toilet, but there are problems for both sides now. No more trade for the CTs, really, as Slowy's the last man standing. Coming from the B bomb site, opportunities have come and gone. So I would imagine he'll probably be saving.
Surely. My goodness, though. Chaos did leave that round all the way to the last second. Only, I believe, 10 seconds left on the clock when they were planting that bomb there. But great job from Chaos. At least they do make this as clean as they could have, considering the circumstances. But yeah, they certainly did wait until the last second, didn't they? Yeah,
it does get nervous, because if there's like one more smoke, for example, then you suddenly have so many problems. But they passed the test. We'll see how these ecos continue. And Slowy can use this on the buy round, but he can use this next round as well. See what his position is like.
Slowy lost 2 armor from the bomb there, I believe.
Love to see it.
That's just the Asian in me wishes he didn't lose that. The head armor would have been $250, a lot cheaper than the full 1,000 that he now has to invest if he chooses to do so.
Well, what do? A hero MP9 What do you really do in a round such as this? Maybe the HE goes over the wall towards the short B tunnel. Oh, he's picked the right time as well. Between the legs, solid 50 HP damage.
He caught that.
Yeah, they may have heard the connection. You can see Hoodie's hunting for it. They really want to take him out here. There will be a trade. It will favor Chaos, however. The MP9's been lost. And now with that, Chaos will swing into the B bomb site. Doto trying to do what he can. He's got a teammate to help him, I think. Sorry, 21 HP now. Nice headshot from him. Perhaps there's more than... Oh my god. Are they going to focus on this position?
Nice molly. Oh.
Oh no.
I don't know.
He has an angle as well. Oh, he's gone for the reload immediately. That's going to cost him. I don't know how many bullets he had left.
I think he only had one bullet left there, but Zori, he gets this shot. No, unfortunately, he does not. But Steel rushing out Monster with just a Glock and full armor. I think he's going to wish he had an actual weapon there. He could have gotten a kill on that Heaven player if he did. But, you know, it works out. At least. Yeah.
Yeah.
Steel, he does like to use his body more so than to gain his team an advantage. But this is it. This is for all the marbles here. Zori, it does look like he is able to get that AWP. This is going to be instrumental to put up a posture for some sort of defense towards those A bathrooms. And it looks like he is taking his spawn to take a peek. Cam is playing this safe, though. He's not giving Zori this duel that Zori wants.
How long will he hang out here for? Because as time goes on, Connector becomes a threat. Pretty fast round from Chaos, actually. They've got the smokes up by Divider on the toilets. Take all those AWP angles away, and they can pinch Connector. Actually, there's no pinch, just coming in from the top, which might be good enough. Can be scary around a Connector position when CTs blow off the door. Just never know when a peek might come in, but there is possession of the short B position. Now, this boost is so good because the player at the bottom doesn't need to crouch, so you don't need to jump up and expose yourself. They can just stand, you hop up with a crouch jump, and then just stand and you can see over the top. Looks like Sick will buy this time and look towards the barrels once again a little later on. But nothing doing just yet. HAVU have good positions, but this is allowing Vanity to creep in at the same time. Nobody's in heaven. Nobody's by the barrels. This could be real nasty. Does he see the player by Graffiti? He does. Can he finish him off with the HE grenade? There's a swing from Sick, but he can't deliver the kill. Got T's on the site now for Chaos. Vanity needs some help, though. He's kind of trapped. Doto just being patient, but you never know when he's going to peak. Vanity swings and gets eliminated as well. Chaos got no kills from this. Had such good positions. There's finally an opening kill. Now Doto needs to try and buy time for his team to rotate. Angles being held. Could go for a boost behind that wall. Doto is still alive in the pit. 20 seconds to plant this bomb. It is on the site, but surely it's not safe. A flank coming in from Hoodie as well. There's a lot going on here. Hoodie's got the sound cues towards short B. Still watching. Trying to cover the bomb being planted. 10 seconds now. Here's a flank from Hoodie. Just needs to wait for the bomb plant. That's the victory. But Steel's going to turn around. The spray down. There's enough bullets. And HAVU will take it, but at great cost. They lose all but one. That
was such a great cost. Dodo doing his absolute best to stay alive in that B pit. As you mentioned, James, he's got to wait for the help to come from CT spawn, from his teammates, and that's exactly what he did. But Hoodie, with the huge flank, that round was a lot closer for Chaos than I believe Hoodie anticipated and HAVU anticipated. It looked like they had that round in the bag, but Chaos, way to make it scrappy.
That opening kill towards Graffiti would have been so strong for Chaos, but just didn't find that fatal connection.
And HAVU's side of things, because only Saul was the last remaining player, they are broke. This is a huge round for HAVU. If Chaos are able to convert this, this should be at least 2 rounds on the board for coming Chaos's way. So they are being and taking this round a little bit more cautious. But there's not a lot of pressure towards A early on in this round like the last. Ooh, and Cam did get spotted.
This round is not for vegans. There's going to be a lot of meat pushing this B bomb site. Nice deep smoke grenades. Oh, Doto, HE, if he dares, would be nasty. But he's keeping the close angle. Looking for the re-smoke. Wait for the train to go by. 50 seconds now, and we've got Vanity lurking, trying to figure out what's going on elsewhere. Is he going to show some presence? There's that HE I was talking about. They're going to push through, surely. This is crazy. There's a flash over the top. There's a 2-man swing, but the CTs are blind. Oh, this is a catastrophe. They had more smokes as well. They kind of knew what was happening. And Zori's now going to have to deliver all the kills, and so far so good. He's taken out 3. Really turned things around for HAVU. Bought time for the rotation. There is a flank coming in from Vanity, but he hasn't got time to walk all the way. 20 seconds. That's that smoke up from his own team. Up top, 16 seconds. He needs Steel to get towards that bomb plant. Where can he even plant the bomb? He's got to plant it for Heaven, really. But I don't think his teammate can even cover him.
Oh, no.
That's the one place, but he has managed to plant the bomb. He's made it doable. They have no idea where Vanity is, although Saw seems to have an idea. Can he drop to the low ground? He can't. Zori with the 4th. Well, HAVU almost threw that one.
They certainly did, but Hero Zori with that AWP coming in huge with, man, he is an anchor with that AWP towards those pillars, just going left and right. And Chaos, they definitely had an opportunity here to explode onto that B bomb site. If you notice, HAVU had 3 members stacked towards that A from the beginning of the round. And nice attempt at that proactive aggression with that flash, but unfortunately Sick, he was just way too prepared, just hogging that smoke near that monster, and it just didn't catch him.
It looks like they both ate the flashbang to some degree as well.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how flash they were, but hands were up. The light receptors were activated. Chaos now on the pistols. That was a huge round for them. A crazy play from HAVU, but again, Zori turned things around from them. Dancing around the pillar.
Ooh, this is going to be a fast-paced B-pop. Flashes from Steel slowly. This is going to be a huge round for him to hold down this pillar, and he does get 1 for 1. That doesn't seem to be good enough here. If Chaos swing all together onto Dodo.
Bomb's been lost now.
Pressure.
This is a difficult one. Hoodie's on the flank. That smoke, how long is it good for? Is it time for the bomb to be planted? Doesn't go for the spray. It might be dangerous behind that smoke at such close range. Gets the crouch peek, gets dinked, but that's okay. Now, Cam could do a lot of damage. There's still 2 players on the balcony, but they're very aware now. They've seen these shenanigans before. And now at this point, Cam may want to, I guess he will go for a spray through the smoke. He's going to walk through it, actually. Or is he? Finally, someone touching the bomb, trying to find the right angle. Oh, damage is to be done now. Might be worth it to try and kill as many as possible. The smoke has gone, but he can't quite find the right angle. But again, it's another expensive round. So HAVU are at breaking point round after round because of how much they're having to rebuy. But Chaos need to get there.
Exactly. And Chaos, hey, you know what? They're doing good. They're just chipping away at the economy. They're slowly conditioning these HAVU players to fear that B bomb site. If in 2 more rounds or so, if Chaos can somehow break HAVU, we've got a game on our hands. But wow, Hoodie with just 2 HP, 1 stray bullet. And Vanity actually has a shot in that round, but nice recovery from HAVU.
HAVU active again around the party area, although they'll back off a little towards the long toilets. I like 2-man setups around the long toilets area. We can see Hoodie and Saw.
Kobe?
Oh, I wonder if that was the Carrigan grenades towards the jump peak position. We can see where the X is on the mini-map, so I have to assume so.
Oh, this information is huge for Cam. Oh, no.
There are so many angles where the CTs have a shadow advantage. If anybody walks in here, you can see the direction of the sun. It's free information for a CT side unless it's a flashbang. So many players up long, though. That makes things hairy for Saw now. He knows Cam's been lurking in this position, and you can see the activity begins. Can he find his flank, though? He can. Takes him out quickly. Slinks away towards the site. Zori is on the A-bomb site. Has minimal information at present.
Steel lurk up connector. Such a strong angle from Saw.
And now what do they do? Steel and Voltage remain. Coming up long. Facing the AWP of Voltage. Surely he gets 1 for 3. Oh, there's a very nice flashbang dancing around the site. I think he might have been spotted, though. Looks like he has. Smoke up on the site. They've got to plant the bomb. 25 seconds. Zori just buying time. Shotgun mode. Makes it a 1 versus 2 in favor of his team. Voltage goes for the reverse plant. Has no idea where both CTs are, as you can see. Moving around the smoke now. He's got the sound cues from 1. 2 rifles remain. Now, he could have gone bank. He could be going towards garbage. There's a lot of different places he could be. Eats a flashbang, though. Spotted by Saw. They can swing together now. Well, Doto's got grenades out. But Saw will just about win the duel. If Saw doesn't win that duel there are 2 1v1s to be had from Chaos. But it will work out for HAVU on this occasion. Again, 2 players survive. Chaos, they're maiming them. They just can't finish them off.
Yeah, it's just getting so close. But once again, those protocols, those teamwork, HAVU just throws one simple pop flash, and they make that round work out. Nice retake, but you're absolutely right, James. 2 1v1s there, and it's absolutely doable. So Chaos, once again, they are so close to winning, and this makes them feel like they've got to buy every round as well. But, you know, they're being a little conservative into this round. A little, maybe some confusion as to exactly how much they want to invest into the round. You can see that Voltage was still in spawn. He's got a lot of money left in the bank. So this is kind of a half-buy scenario. But this push from Slowy is Cam ready for it?
Sick looking to swing with the Mac 10. Look at that wide swing from Cam. Great. Take the crosshair away and allow the numbers to do the job. There's a fadeaway HE grenade, which will do next to nothing. The sandbags will certainly help. We've got players swarming all over the shot. Multiple headshots now with the P250s. And there's a bomb plant to be had. There's a Creek still on Vanity, just about alive. Steele's found himself an M4A4. So this is very, very doable for Chaos. That reload will give away the position of one of the players. Where maybe we'll see a boost. You can see Steele has actually repositioned. There's a lot of utility. We've got 2 smokes and an incendiary for HAVU. So this is not going to be easy by any means for Chaos. Got second man rotating towards Monster. Vanity holding the pillar. Nice 2-man setup, but still has so much to do. He's got to frag out. He's got to take them all out. Sorry with the AWP looking in shotgun mode. And of course, Sorry delivers a final kill. Got a defuse kill as well. And HAVU, Chaos just can't kill that final man.
Man, it's been 1 player alive, 2 players alive, and now again 1 player alive left for HAVU. Steele, 1 versus 3. I had full faith he was going to get that last kill onto Zori, but quick fingers from Zori to recover. Once again, nice recovery from HAVU, but these rounds, they're getting closer and closer for Chaos, and in that round, it was just a scrappy buy. Slowy trying to go for an aggressive play towards short B. We've seen him getting caught out a couple of times. He's not getting the multi-kills that he's known for on this HAVU side, so he's going to have to start polishing up his plays if HAVU wants some longevity, some sustainability within this series.
That buy from Chaos is quite interesting. Like for me, rather than the Mac 10, I'd rather have 2 guys on CZs, personally, especially for the distance they're playing at. Not to say it was wrong, but I think it's another option.
Yeah.
But they did great work with the P250. Saw's going to get deleted by Steele in connector. The smokes will isolate him from Hoodie, who could have helped out. He has an off angle. He could have played towards that connector position, but the smoke was up, so that's well done by Chaos. They've got an early 5 versus 4, and again, we see the shortcomings from HAVU having lost so many players in all these rounds, which they've won by defuse. Doto on the MP9.
This is an early advantage very early on in the round, though, so I think Steele should be able to make some work with all the round time left. But Hoodie, you just mentioned it, James. He's in that lurk position. Let's see if Steele can get his trade. That's such a hard angle.
Yeah.
That shadow really gives off, gives Hoodie Saw all the warning he needs.
When you've got no flash, it's just a pre-fire party for the CTs. Slowly falling off the sandbags on the B bomb site. Picked off by Sick though, and again we are in a potentially winnable situation. Now does Doto make a play? Does he wait for his teammates to rotate to secure the round? Looks like it might be the latter. Hoodie on the way through connector. Sorry, coming in from the back, so to speak. I think he spotted a jump through the smoke there. And again, Voltage just misplaying his position. Didn't realize how much cover he didn't have, I suppose. And now Sick is in a 1 versus 3. Very difficult position for him. Too many numbers. Too many places to look. Nowhere to hide. HAVU actually a rare round where they survive in 3 players.
Yeah, now they're going to give themselves some breathing room going into the next round, because you're absolutely right. They have been under immense pressure in the economy department. Now they're starting to stack up some cash, though. The reserves are getting fatter. They're going to start feeling a little more comfortable. Slowly dying early isn't going to punish HAVU quite as much leading on into future rounds.
5 defuses in a row. It's pretty good going.
Chaos had a man advantage once again in that round, James, and it seems like they're getting caught out with one forward HAVU member who's able to get a double kill or a multi-kill in some fashion.
I still can't throw that short molly consistently. I really suck at that.
Oh,
Glorious. He's got the boost,
Oh.
almost getting a third as well. Sick left with 13 HP. Dota looking to clean up. Sick picking up the AWP. Smart decision, considering how low he is. Having to fall back, he's carrying the bomb as well. Such a strong play from HAVU. Drop a smoke in, connector, get a fast boost in. Players coming through short often have no idea. Hoodie with a superior angle. Chaos being dismantled towards short B.
Oh my god, he's an in-game leader, James. With spray control like that.
Glorious.
That's amazing. Hoodie versus Sick, and he's not looking at the right angle. That's unlucky. Vanity 1 versus 4. This is asking a lot from this player. He's able to isolate some kills though, because the HAVU members, as you notice, they are all spread out. 1-1-1, each player looking in different directions. And the time is kind of on Vanity's side here. He's got to make a decision quick, though, if he wants an actual shot within this round. But HAVU, they've got all their bases covered, and it doesn't look like Vanity's going for the win here. He's just going to try to get some kills, and once again, because HAVU have been on the back foot with the economy, if Vanity finds 2 kills here, it could be a good look for Chaos.
Yeah, he can buy next round regardless, so any damage he can do again could still potentially be capitalized upon. But there's a good setup from HAVU. Changed their game at the right time. Caught Chaos completely off guard with the boost here in connector.
Oof,
Really nice work.
kills.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Well, 2 of the players would be short in terms of AKs, Cam and Steel in this round.
Now, we have to remember also, Chaos have been consistently force buying, and we haven't seen voltage on an AWP at all this first half yet. And it's because they've had HAVU on the back foot with the economy. So now, once again, they're taking it a little easy. This is a low buy from Chaos.
Yeah, this is a very deliberate buy. This is exactly the same buy as we saw last time, the AK, the MAC-10, and the 3 P250s. Where I think Sick was trying to swing towards B last time, but he got taken out. But Cam managed to go get the wide swing in and clean up, but not convert.
Oh, Vanity's lurk. He has been caught out guard. This should be a tell for HAVU that all the pressure should be coming towards A very shortly.
There's a lurk smoke where that A sign is, like basically bouncing off that kind of flower bed thing to take those angles away, those jump peak angles or AWP angles, which we never really see in pro games. You can throw it from short B, well, from pretty much anywhere, but I think it has utility where you can have a lurker towards the A bomb site, or you can have, like, in a round such as this, 3 or 4 people behind it as well to try and burst closer to the site, but it's not something we really see at the moment in Pro CS. Tech pause being called by Chaos, and Sick will try to do what he can with the MAC-10. I'm actually going to I'm going to do a comparison of the CZ75
Okay.
and MAC-10
Okay.
in terms of the damage, because before the last nerf to the CZs, at close range the bullets were stronger than a FATMAS. Which they did change, but I wonder, like in a situation like that, I think I'm interested to see how much of an argument there is for like 2 CZs over a MAC-10 and a P250, for example. Because it's like slightly cheaper for the CZ, but I think I mean, depending on how you want to use that MAC-10, because if you think of the range of like short B, for example, I can't imagine there's that much damage drop off for either weapon. So I'm curious to see what they can do, because the burst of the CZ is quite something. I like to nerd out and find these off like this.
Someone tweet at James ASAP.
Tweet me. I have the spreadsheet somewhere, but obviously I'm kind of busy right now. Vanity creeping around the smoke towards short B, looking for curious CTs. 8 rounds in a row for HAVU since Chaos won the pistol, let's not forget. Sorry on the AWP, voltage on the AWP. I think it had it one other time, but to little effect as we can see. 3 men creeping up long for Chaos. Now, I wonder how they'll approach the long toilet's position. If you're by the lamppost, there's a very simple pop flash, but maybe they don't want to use a flash. Maybe they want to keep that element of surprise. Nope, there's a pop flash. Being careful about it. But that means that flash can be heard by HAVU, and they can start to respond. They can identify, okay, Chaos are taking a slower round. We can see now HAVU are moving forward, getting more aggressive in the toilets in response to these grenades.
Now, bomb is down, back by party. This tells me, I think, with Vanity lurking towards that water still at short B, this might be an A fake back to B. And you can see that Sick has just picked up the bomb on that minimap, and he's going to try to rendezvous back with Vanity.
Oh, that off angle though. If he goes towards short B again, that would be a lot of information. Chaos now starting to shore up a position on this, towards this B-bomb site at the very least. Sorry, maybe the scene rotating, but again, when you're so close to the smoke, those tracers can be devastating for you. Sorry, again with a second one, slowly falling into the water. He needs that rotation from his teammates now. They're on the way, he must stay alive. There's a nice trade frag for him. The bomb plant's got no cover, leaving Voltage alone. This time there's no bomb plant. HAVU cleaning up. The sanitation team is here on the B-bomb site.
Wow, this combo of Zori and Slowy have been deadly over at B. And it just seems like when Slowy, he falters a little bit, he gets killed, a one and done spot, it's Zori that comes around and picks up the slack and makes sure that B-bomb site is off limits. And this time around, it's Slowy, it's reversed. Zori gets those 2 kills and it's Slowy, and they're tag teaming each other and making sure that they don't let Chaos have any chance at B right now.
It's pretty solid stuff so far. I'm enjoying watching this HAVU lineup, the way they're reacting to things and moving around. And of course, Zori's doing great work. I think, okay, Voltage is having some kind of issue. He's restarting his PC because he's lagging out of TS mid-round, TeamSpeak, of course. So that is most unfortunate. But, well, Chaos haven't managed to plant the bomb in the last 3 rounds. At least that was something they were doing continuously. 5 bomb plants in a row, all lost post-plant, of course. So after winning the pistol and going 3-0 up, Chaos haven't won a round on their T side.
And that round was a very different approach from Chaos. They, the op in Voltage's hands, they were all spread out. They were trying to run some sort of a default and work the map, allow Voltage some time to find a pick, but that pick, it never even came close.
Yeah.
He didn't see anyone.
Zori, 14 for 6 at present. Saw those just ahead with 15 frags. 15 for 8 is Saw. Yeah, it's looked good for HAVU thus far. But again, I mean, Chaos could still potentially. I mean, a lot of players have got like 3,500, but there is a world where they, in theory, they can get 6 rounds. It doesn't seem likely, but I mean, the point is, every round they're getting a little more information. I mean, a lot of rounds have ended towards the B-bomb site and they've just been blasted by the AWP of Zori, or HAVU have had enough man advantage where they've cleaned up. So maybe they can do something with the information, but I don't know. I don't think it's likely the way things are going.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It just depends on what Chaos's CT side is going to look like, because T side, all of their fast strategies have looked just a lot closer than any sort of a default that they've run. So that tells me that their actual protocols, whereas with HAVU, if one of their members falls apart, we've got Dodo or Slowy buying time within the pit, allowing his teammates to rotate and help him out. Chaos, do they have that sort of depth to be able to help each other out? I'm saying no, but maybe.
It's a shame that they had to lose Smuya. I think they were sorting out like a P1 for him, but obviously in this pandemic era of the pandemic, it's a damn shame. It's a big loss because he was easily the best player on the team. His clutch was enormous. He had a huge clutch for the squad, and in terms of his own career as well, it's a bump in the road for now, but I wonder like how long. I mean, I'm sure he'll be content playing FPL in the short term, but in the long term, I wonder how long it's going to be until he's in a situation where he can get picked up by another team. I mean, we're going to be playing on the internet for a while, I think. So at least in terms of Europe, maybe he could.
I'm afraid it's going to be a long time, James.
Yeah.
It seems like, all the good oppers, they're taken right now. And it seems like if you're an up-and-coming opper, an opper trying to be picked up on the top echelon of teams, it's so hard. It's so hard to break that barrier, that top 10 barrier.
I think when he was here, though, he made a good advertisement for himself, if you know, with the plays and so on. So that's pretty strong. That was pretty good. I know Donald Trump spoke with Vince McMahon and Dana White like a week ago, and they were optimistically looking at August for like crowds to be back
Okay.
in stadiums, which I think that's like that was best case scenario. I think it's probably going to take longer than that, to be honest.
Let's hope not, though.
Oh yeah, we can hope
Cross
not.
our fingers.
Yeah, fingers crossed. But we shall see.
Prius just calling people boomers in chat right now. Come on, man.
Damn, this is a long reboot. I remember the days where, like nowadays with SSDs and so on, you know, you can like reboot your PC and still get back into a game before you get cooled down.
Yeah.
That wasn't the case back in the day.
Those SSDs, those portable SSDs are game changers for TOs. Absolute game changers.
Have you ever been in a situation where you've got like 5 minutes to connect to a server and you quickly reboot, but then it starts installing Windows updates?
I actually have been in that exact scenario.
That's
or
the worst.
You're in the middle of the game and you're lagging, so you just think, oh, let me restart my PC really fast.
Yeah.
I'll be back in 30 seconds. You restart and then an update. An update
a
starts.
feature update.
Yeah.
Like installing update 1 of 9.
Oh.
And you're 10 minutes later, like, sorry,
That
guys.
feels bad.
Yeah.
That feels bad.
That is the absolute worst. So never put them off, man. Make sure you install that stuff and get it out of the way so it doesn't cause you pain, because if it can, it will.
Well, this is the longest delay fill I've had while casting. This is a new for me.
I have filled for an hour before.
Holy.
Yeah.
An hour?
Because of delays. Yeah, I've filled for an hour.
Surely in like 2014.
More recent than that. I forget what year it was, but more recent than that. Yeah, like sometimes things just go real wrong, man. Like we've seen it all at this point. We've seen it all, man. They're saying 1 or 2 minutes. So you had a Harry Potter fact that you mentioned off.
I did.
All right, what was it?
James Potter is Harry Potter's dad's name.
Marvelous. So together we're Harry Potter's dad.
The producer just said, let's go to a break.
He's like, no,
they've gone too
we're out.
far.
All right,
we're
going to go to a break. When we're back, Counter-Strike. We'll see you soon. We are back and everybody's on the server, so let the Counter-Strike resume. I felt a bit popish doing that. I've always wanted to have a Poke-mobile and like come into a major or something in a Poke-mobile. Absolutely, man.
All right.
Absolutely. One day we'll make it happen. I'm a man of great ideas.
Flashpoint 2?
Why not? HAVU leads 9-3, 9 rounds in a row after an early start from Chaos. Their progress was stunted. They find themselves on pistols with the odd grenade. Let's see what they have in store. Coming out slowly towards the party position. Things start to speed up. Smoke towards Divider. Take the AWP angles away. Crab walks. Remember the days when ninjas in pajamas would crab walk with Julies?
Down into Banana on Inferno?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't see those anymore. I'm going to shout at Get Right.
Have more fun, damn it. Well, Chaos only have the one flash, so I'm curious to see what these two smokes are going to be. It should allow them to get really close up to that smoke, allow Steel to use this pop flash, and maybe once again they can overrun these A defenders that HAVU have. Just with that close range and with the one flash, I mean, Chaos, they are scrappy, so they can make this round really interesting, especially because they're able to get so close to the smoke at long A. Oh, what a nice Molotov.
NA players thrive in the Chaos. Saw, oh god, gonna get nothing out there whatsoever. Doto, they will delay the bomb plants at the very least. There is a flank coming through from Slowy as well, so when they plant bomb, they're gonna go for the truck. The bomb drops again. Voltage and Sick remain. They can buy the next round regardless. The question of damage is getting less and less relevant as we move to the late rounds of this, but they're going for the round win here. And that's a big kill from Voltage. Slowy now finds himself alone. Going for the rotation. The bomb is still down on the A bomb site. They don't know where he is though, so that's going to buy him some time to go for this rotation, but eventually he's going to have to be quiet. He's actually quieting up pretty early on. Oh, he thought there was a rotation, but the bomb was down in his vision.
I don't think he saw it, James. I think he thought that he was going to be 200 IQ here and over-rotate to B. This is still doable for Slowy. He's got the smoke and a kit and a creek. We have to remember Chaos, they don't have the HP or the armor into this round. Well, Sick has armor, but...
Does he quietly peek long and then smoke back, I wonder?
I think he sticks
he's going to smoke the bomb instead.
Oh,
they're lining up. There's one. The Voltage is on the pre-fire.
This is it.
He's going to find it with the AWP now. Slowy's off the bomb again. He's really... Oh, there's Voltage. He's got time to do it. I think he has. Very nice work by Slowy. Very nervous stuff. To find the 4K. And again, Chaos just can't convert the round. They just can't convert it, man.
My goodness. Another recovery from HAVU. And once again, it's Slowy. Chaos, you know, every round that they've had these pistols and armor and just a couple utility, when they're able to get in the face of HAVU and have those close range duels, that's when they make these rounds very interesting and very close. But it seems like when, once again, we've got Voltage on this AWP, I'd like to see them be a little more active. Get Voltage involved within this round a little earlier with that AWP, and that's exactly what we see. A very fast B hit here. Saw!
Oh my god, Hunter is so out of position. Saw has to deliver and delay. Looking for a second one. Very tight angle. Flash over the top. The bomb's been dropped. Again into no man's land. Second time we've seen a bomb fall beyond the barrel. Steel's head gets swiped. There were only 2 players in the B box side for HAVU, and they won't lose a single player in that. They were so out of position. They had a big 3-man investment towards the toilet area and party, and yet Chaos don't get a single kill.
You hate to see it. It looked close in the beginning. They made it all the way into sight, but you're right, James. They don't even get a single kill, so it wasn't close at the end of the day. Voltage missing a blatant shot that you know, 9 out of 10 times I'm sure he does hit on the regulars, so really unfortunate there.
I saw an auto sniper picked up.
Did he drop it? He has second thoughts. He said, no, I don't want to be on Reddit for whipping.
So you remember he's from Finland, like, no.
What did he say? They don't banter, so he's
we
not
don't
about
banter.
that life.
Dry like a sauna.
Another Kobe.
That was a creative one. Vanity creeps and gets popped.
That sliver of an angle. This is it. Fast pressure towards Monster once again coming out of Chaos.
Oh, lighting up!
Kills!
Slowly looking to do more damage, and he will. Faking the bomb, got a spray from so many directions. They can't even see him, but they'll still take him out. 12-3. A monster smash of 12 rounds in a row from HAVU. So many bomb plants, but 0 conversions. Cash converters. They ain't no cash though. That was a rough one.
That was a rough one. It looked close in the beginning of the first half.
Yeah.
If Chaos get this pistol, you know, they can start posturing for some more rounds on the CT side.
Very big if. We'll see if it comes true after the break. Three to 12 is the situation for Chaos. Many failed post plants, many failed post plants on that first half, but it's all history now. You can't change it. You've got to move on and focus on the future. It's time for them to defend, and boy, do they have some defending to do.
They've got a lot on their plate here, a lot on their shoulders, but this is where it all begins. As you said, James, fresh start, clean plate. This is it. This pistol.
Yeah, this is a rough one. Cam with 2 flashes and a defuse kit. The rest of the team with Kevlar. We got that P250 for Zori. He's fishing. I need a gone fishing sign.
I'm curious to see what Cam uses these 2 flashes for, because usually we do see a smoke and a kit. Okay, there's 1 flash for Steel to get some information. Short B, he did hear that Glock. Is the second flash going to be coming from Cam?
Lined up for Monster. No bomb seen. Only 1 player spotted lurking towards B. I think the P250 was towards A earlier on. Zori fired some shots earlier. So Chaos don't really know what is happening right now. HAVU are making them wait. They're drying them out like beef jerky.
Oh, this is going to be huge for Vanity. How patient is he? Oh.
Still just only one player spotted, although he sees another one come out of connector. Surely that calls for time rotation. Vanity trying to do what he can now. He's only got a few bullets left to be able to get another kill out of it. Seen the bomb now on the kill cam. And the rotation begins. Sig already on the site, getting popped by Zori with a P250. And there's time for a bomb plant. No one coming on the flank.
This one flash might be everything here, James.
It might be. They need it to be. Otherwise, they're in a lot of trouble. They've got no utility for the post plant. This is it. Saw easily avoids and delivers a kill onto Voltage. Just buying time now. Cam in a 1 versus 3. Surely the swing is coming. They all face at the same time, and HAVU have won the pistol. It is worst case scenario for Chaos. 13 rounds in a row for HAVU.
Oh boy. And at least Vanity got 2 kills there. I thought he was done for, but he did make the round interesting, but unfortunately none of the other Chaos members are able to follow through. Hey, you're right, James. It's unfortunate. This has now made a near impossible situation even more challenging for Chaos, and this is where they're just gonna have to buy. They can't afford to start stacking up their economy in any way. Every single round is going to be a gamble from here on out from Chaos.
Ooh, took a lot of damage from that HE. Just about getting the UMP in time. Look how slow that reload is on the UMP. I hate it. I never buy the UMP. Still. Oh god, it's just hope, isn't it? Hope and despair. I took a picture of a tire once and called it Hope and Despair. Then there were 2. We're just witnesses now. We're just bearing witness. We're just witnesses, man. We're just watching people die.
Yeah.
It's like Anders' favorite Reddit.
Yeah, and man, this is just a spank of a round so far, and really it's turning into a spank of a match.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly, at this point, don't know what to say. HAVU have won. They're just winning. They're literally winning every single round. Since they started winning, they've won every round. We're going to 14 in a row now. This is rare to see.
Very rare, and looks like this Overpass pick is
Ooh,
not the play.
Bags.
Oh, okay. Let's go, Saul.
You drink tea?
Of course, green tea.
Oh, nice. Cam is alone. You know, I got Smix a teapot, and she took it home. I got a nice English teapot, and she took it home. And TSA checked it, and they removed the pot and left her with the saucer underneath the pot and the top of the pot, without a pot in the middle.
What? You mean that catches the leaves and filters?
No, the thing
water?
the main.
The actual.
Yeah, they took that out and left her with the rest. It's unreal. Well, Chaos are playing. They're on eco here. They're playing for 12 rounds in a row, and they want to put their best foot forward with a full buy. That's reasonable. Nothing is reasonable for them about their situation. And here come HAVU once again. HAVU are like that nightmare enemy you just can't kill, man.
But this has all of a sudden become doable. Chaos have stopped HAVU's push into the B bomb site, and all of a sudden Zori finds himself very low.
Yeah, they really don't want to give up any momentum here. Really working hard for this, waiting for the eventual peaks. The Galil's spray, not quite there for Saw. Galil's definitely one of those like hard to master weapons. Minute to learn, hard to master. The Galil's like an example of that. Get out of the way, man! What are you doing? Just jiggling in front of his face. What is going on there?
That's hilarious.
Higher HP Slowy has been left to do everything. Zori's just holding the angle, but he's got the bomb. So if you were to, oh my god.
Spidey senses.
If you were to lose the bomb there, that would be scary. Look at the cleanup from HAVU though. I like that as an example of discipline and, alright, this is our situation. Let's focus and overcome the odds. And they did. And now there's 15 rounds in a row.
And it all started off with throwing a flashbang into Saw's head there, telling him to move. But yeah, you're absolutely right, James. That was some nice discipline from HAVU because it looked like shit was about to hit the fan there for a second. But they stopped, they paused, recollected themselves, and realized they're only faced up against pistols. So they do win those duels out. But Chaos, this is their last chance. Voltage has that AWP finally. Oh, this is interesting. This is... Okay, so he's going to be holding off this party as his mate holds down his connector down below him. But if Vanity doesn't get a clean kill here, Voltage is in for some trouble.
I like his setup. But, he's scoped in. You can't scope in there.
Come on,
Ooh.
man.
You can't scope in there. That's not for free. That comes at a cost. 3-on-3 for HAVU to make it 16 rounds in a row. Slow, he's on a fact-finding mission. He's on an expedition towards A. He's got his compass out and his notepad. He's got his thick socks on to avoid the frostbite. And he's trudging through the snow. But what will he find?
Damn. This is all going to come down to Cam. If he's able to kill Slowy cleanly, he can buy some time for his low HP teammate in Steel to have a look here. But oh, did he? Oh no!
So greedy. His teammate's got a shadow. Oh, it gets deleted. There's a shadow advantage. You're coming out long there. Your shadow is shown, but Chaos, they're just searching for that info, man. But he jump peeked for info and he got info. He got info immediately.
He got the info.
Yeah, man. He got blasted in the face, and that's that. 16 rounds in a row from HAVU. It's so strange to see so many bomb plants from Chaos and just not a single round one, not one.
And just think about the money on HAVU in the beginning of that round. They were almost near broke every single round. They were almost buying scraps, and all of a sudden it just becomes a spank, just snowball downhill against Chaos.
If HAVU win the pistol, do they 16-0 that map?
I think it's definitely possible. It's definitely possible.
Well, that was a quick one, apart from the tech pause, which was almost as long as the game itself. We're going to a break. When we're back, thoughts of the guys on the couch. They will see you shortly.